Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5 a.m. club. And it's a glorious, awesome spring day here in Sydney, and as you can see, there are boats coming and going from Circular Quay. The Opera House is drenched in sunlight. The sun is glistening off the water, and it's a peaceful, beautiful day, a Friday just before a long weekend. Just hope that everybody's got some good plans for this weekend and they stay safe and make the most of this opportunity that presents itself. This evening, or early evening at 6:14, we're going to be having a full moon rise, and the moon will be rising just there, just behind the Opera House in the east, and it rises normally where the sun rises in the morning. So this would be an absolutely fantastic vantage point to watch a moonrise, or even better, to be up on the harbour bridge to watch the moon coming up over the horizon and gently spreading its beautiful rays on Sydney Harbour. Anyway, it's a beautiful day today, and yesterday was also a sun-drenched day as well. It was a somber day yesterday for me and for many in our family. I attended a funeral. I attended the funeral of my Kubara Evelyn's late mother, the beautiful Katina Papantonio, Ekaterini Papantonio, who was laid to rest at Macquarie Park Cemetery. And let's do a bit of a walk and talk, and I think today I'm going to chat about life, about funerals, and the missed opportunities that we have in life. I guess the first thing I want to say is that what never ceases to amaze me is that when I attend a funeral, I'm always gobsmacked when I see the beautiful photos of the person whose funeral it is, and just look at the various photos over their lives and how they've contributed, how they've engaged, and how they've been part of many different communities. And the thing that amazed me yesterday at the late Katina's funeral was her beautiful, beautiful photo when she was a young girl with her youthful looks. And it serves as a reminder that many people that we meet in our lives, who come into our lives, we meet them at a later stage in their life, and we never get a chance to live the full spectrum of their life, knowing them when they're young, and we only get a slither of their life, is what I'm trying to say. But to see Katina in her early years, with the world ahead of her, the innocence in her eyes, and her beautiful hair, her beautiful smile, her kindness in her eyes, is just beautiful. I don't know how to explain it, but to see elderly people in their youth is quite special. It's quite special indeed, because you get an opportunity to see them at a time when you didn't know them. The other thing that amazed me and really pleases me when I go to events where we celebrate people's lives is you get to hear stories. You get to hear stories of the person over their life. And yesterday when I was at the funeral and the wake of the late Katina, I did hear some wonderful stories and the sort of legacy that she left and she brought into the world. And the one thing I'll never forget about Katina is her kindness, and she was always the sort of person who, whenever you'd meet her, she'd greet you with respect. She'd always have a beautiful thing to say, and she was a caring and kind person. Caring and kind is one of those virtues that many people talk about, but when you see it in practice, when you see a person who lives it with every ounce of their being, it is something which is beautiful, and it is something which is sadly missed when they leave. The other thing that I loved about Katina Papandreou is that there was something about her, I don't know what it was, but she reminded me very much of my mother. So that also made me love her extra specially. So I guess the other thing I wanted to touch on as well is that the thing that saddens me when I go to a funeral also, let me talk about the other side of the funeral. The thing that saddens me most is when I go to a funeral and then I realise that I had many opportunities, many years to sit and chat with the deceased and to find out a little bit more about their personal life, how they grew up, where they grew up, and we never seem to seize that opportunity and make the most of it. Last night when we were going home with Paula, Paula made a passing comment saying that Katina was born in a part of Greece where Paula and I, every time we're on the road heading to her village, we always look forward to stopping off and having a coffee and a bite to eat at that place on the road, which is the very, very place where Katina was born and where she grew up. And it's a beautiful, beautiful part of Greece. And I guess as long as we're healthy, every time we go to Greece and we go past that place, I will most certainly be reminded of the beautiful Katina Papandreou, of her good nature. And because we're all ambassadors for our families, our culture, and where we come from in Greece, I always will know that that part of Greece has beautiful people because I met a beautiful person in Katina Papandreou. And I guess where does this lead us? Where does this take us? For young people, you need to understand that the people who are around us, our parents, our grandparents, uncles and aunts, kubari, friends, regardless of their age, regardless of where they are in their life, all have a story. And it's up to each and every one of us to ask them. And it's our responsibility to ask them to find out a little bit more about their story, where they came from, where their family was from, what fond childhood memories they have, because it's something which gets lost. When somebody passes away, there's an encyclopedia, there are chapters, there are pages in our lives which disappear, which go with them. So there is an opportunity for all young people to take some of those pages and to make them theirs so that they can have some fond memories and share those memories with others as they go through life. And I guess the other thing I want to touch on is when I was young, I think I went to a Steve Covey seminar. It was either Steve Covey or Jim Rohn. I think it was Steve Covey. I went to one of his seminars, And he's made a very, very valid and pertinent point that in order to find out what our calling is in life and what our purpose is, because we've all got different callings, not just one calling, but many callings and different purposes and different roles to play in life. Steve Covey said, if you want to quickly and clearly understand what your purpose is in life, just imagine yourself at your own funeral and what eulogy you'd want people to say about you. In other words, what do you want to be remembered for? And he made some very valid points that money, fame, and all those things are fleeting. You know, soon after most people die, they are slowly but surely forgotten. And certainly within 100 years of our passing, everybody who has ever walked the planet will have been forgotten. Even the most popular person in the world today will quickly be forgotten. But things like kindness, things not like contributing to your community, support, saying kind words, uplifting the people around you, and being a positive influence in people's lives are one of those things that I think will go on forever, because they have a ripple effect, a very, very positive and enduring ripple effect. And the last thing that I like to say about Katina Papandreou is something that I overheard yesterday, was that wherever they would go with her beautiful husband, Leo, and they were a beautiful couple. I saw the photos there, it was Kamaruna. I was so proud of them and so cherished being able to see those beautiful private moments. And the thing that I loved to hear was that wherever they went, as soon as the music started, Meti Proti Peña in Greece, with the first strum of the bouzouki, Katina was up on the dance floor and one of the first to start dancing and get people up and dancing. How beautiful is that? Anyway, to all my friends and family, be kind, uplift the people around you, contribute where you can in a positive way to people's lives, and think very, very hard and deeply about the life that you're leading and what legacy you want to leave and how you want people to remember you. Let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great. To my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, and most importantly, let's be a legacy, let's be a positive influence in the world, and may our ripple effect infect others around us and leave a positive ripple, and may that ripple continue well after we've left this world, and hopefully people can remember us as being kind and contributing in a positive way to their lives and to the lives of people around us. Take care everybody, and we'll chat again. And tomorrow morning, 5 a.m, I look forward to chatting to you again from Jim's 5 a.m. Club. Until then, Yasas, bye for now. Ke eonia imnimi diskatinas. May her memory be eternal. Bye for now, and until we chat again, Yasas.